Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your chef from GurusCooking.in with chicken Manchurian wet or gravy. Please make a note of the ingredients. We begin with the ingredients for chicken Manchurian marination. And what follow next are the ingredients for chicken Manchurian sauce. We will first begin with the marination process. Marinate the chicken pieces, fry them, and later on add them to the sauce. For the marination process, I have taken a bowl to which we'll be adding an egg. And then the rest of the ingredients. Half a teaspoon of fresh ginger garlic paste, a quarter teaspoon of salt, a quarter teaspoon of white pepper powder, 1 teaspoon of MSG or Ajinomoto, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of white vinegar, and a quarter teaspoon of dark soy sauce. Please mix it up thoroughly. We'll also add 1 tablespoon of water. Now mix it very well until all the ingredients incorporate well into each other. We'll be now dropping in the chicken pieces. I have 350 grams of boneless breast chicken pieces which I've cut into small pieces as that of the size of fritters or pakoras. These have been washed thoroughly and then only I have added them, and now please mix them until all these chicken pieces soak very well in this amazing succulent juicy marinade. In order to make this marination slightly thicker, we'll add the binding agent, 2 tablespoons of cornflour, or as we call it, cornstarch. Mix it up pretty well. This will not only thicken your marinade, it will also make sure that the juices remain intact and onto the chicken pieces. To marinate this mixture properly, we'll be now refrigerating this and store it in the refrigerator for at least 15 to 20 minutes by covering it with the lid. Friends, it has been 15 minutes. I've extracted and this is how it looks after coming out from the fridge. So now, what is the next step? The next step is to make sure we deep fry them in hot oil at a medium flame. But before that, it is important that we coat them with maida. This is maida or all-purpose flour. I've taken half a cup of it, and using a tongue, I'm going to drop each one of these chicken pieces individually and cover them, coat them pretty well in this mixture. You'll also use your hands if you want, but it'll get messy, so I would suggest you use a tongue or any utensil like this. The Chinese people can even use chopsticks, they're pretty comfortable with that. This is what happens when you do it for all the chicken pieces. And now it's time for us to deep fry. So for deep frying, I've taken some vegetable oil. You can also use some sesame oil if you have one. Drop a small tiny piece of chicken and see when it comes up. If it comes up in 5 seconds, you're lucky. That is the boiling point you want for this oil. If it comes up too soon, well, that is not what you want because it will burn your chicken pieces when you fry them. If it comes up too late, that is not good because then your chicken pieces will not even cook properly and they will release a lot of oil and they'll be soggy. Right? So how many seconds do you want it for? 5 seconds. That's good. Cooking at a medium flame, please add all the chicken pieces that you have. I have a lot of chicken pieces, so I'm going to add only half of them first, and then later on I'll add the rest half. Remember now, important things. We are cooking at a medium flame and we don't want to cook this chicken completely. We will cook this only for 3 to 4 minutes at a medium flame until it is 75% done, and then we'll extract this onto a paper napkin or on a kitchen towel like this. So like I told you, I have added only half of the chicken pieces. I've got half of them left. Let me add them also. Here they go. Now that you have cooked the first batch of chicken for 75% of its time, increase the flame to very high and wait for 2 minutes until the oil is very hot. And then we'll add those 75% cooked chicken pieces from the first batch here to cook them once again. This time they will cook very fast in less than 1 minute because they're already cooked 75%. We only did this thing because we wanted to make them crunchy, and at a high flame they'll become very crunchy from the outside like this. Can you see that? Awesome. So now you know why we cooked first batch 75% in medium flame and the second batch at a high flame. Look how juicy and succulent it looks from the inside. If you can zoom my camera for you. There you go. So it's crunchy from the outside because of the second batch. It's juicy from the inside because of the first batch. Good. We'll keep it aside. Friends, it's time for us to prepare the chicken Manchurian sauce. I've grabbed a skillet to which I'll be adding 3 tablespoons of oil borrowed from the same kadhai in which I deep fried my chicken nuggets. Cooking at a high flame, we'll add 1 bulb of spring onion white. If you don't have spring onion, you can also use the regular white onion or red onion, no problem. We'll now add ginger and garlic finely chopped. Please don't cook these ingredients for a long time. Let them remain slightly raw. It's always going to be good. We'll add 4 green chilies cut like a diamond. You shine like a diamond. Shine like a diamond. Alright guys, now we'll be adding some water. This is 200 milliliters of clean drinking water. If you have chicken stock, that's even better. 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and a 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper powder. If you don't have white pepper powder, please use black pepper powder, no problem. Now we'll add 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce and give it a good thorough mix. If you really want a very good taste, you can also add 1 teaspoon of Ajinomoto or MSG, but it is not recommended for kids below 4 years. So choice is yours. The taste will only enhance to be good. Here goes 1 tablespoon of white vinegar. It's already looking so awesome, isn't it? Dark brown chocolate color. Friends, we'll add 1 tablespoon of tomato ketchup. I'm adding Maggi. You can use any brand you like. And this will follow up with some very important ingredient. 2 tablespoons of red chili sauce. I'm using Del Monte. You can use any brand, whichever you like. Please make sure when you add these sauces, you reduce the flame slightly to low because you don't want these sauces, you don't want these sauces to burn because these sauces are already cooked. And one more word of caution, please don't add too much salt, We added just 1/4 teaspoon of salt because these sauces contain a lot of salt. Alright, be careful about the salt thing. Good. So guys, we'll now thicken this sauce by adding to 1/2 cup of water, around 1.5 teaspoon of cornflour. So when you add the cornflour, please make sure that your sauce is at a low temperature. And when you add it, you stir it nicely and add, just like I did. Otherwise, it will create lumps. That's not what you want. No lumps, huh? Good. And now you can increase the flame slightly, and within 1 minute you will see magic. Your sauce will become thick. That's cool. Good. Alright guys, so I think we're already done with a lot of things. And now you can put off the flame. And after putting off the flame, you'll add those beautiful chicken nuggets that you had fried here. Now, the reason I'm asking you to put off the flame is because if you do not put off the flame before adding these chicken nuggets, the smoke and the steam will make your chicken soggy. So all our hard work that we did to make your chicken crunchy will go in vain. So we don't want that, yeah? So please put off the flame and then only you add the chicken pieces. Cool, it is looking so awesome. Last step, final thing. You remember the spring onions? They've got green tails, long like a highway. I cut them, chopped them finely, and those are called stalks. We added those stalks of greens. Here this looks so beautiful. The fish had some chicken, not bad, huh? So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching Chicken Manchurian, wet or gravy. Please make a note of the instructions and enjoy this recipe with your family and friends. Do invite me if possible. I'll definitely come if you are in New Delhi. Alright, and I invite you to my restaurant in New Delhi, Moria. Come home soon and enjoy some nice recipes. We'll serve you. Thank you for watching for now. If you got any comments, please post them down in the comment section below and I'll reply to them as soon as possible. My promise. Enjoy Chicken Manchurian, wet